it's Tracy, and we're back today to make space for what matters. How's everybody doing today? It's a lot. I know it. I've gotten a couple questions about this, and I think it's a great place to tackle is the pantry. Everybody's pantry right now is probably overstocked, overflowing. You bought a lot. So how do you manage it all? The first thing you do, I know you've heard it a million times, you put like with like. Put your tomatoes together, put your beans together, put your peanut butter, almond butters together. The reason you do that is you know how much you have of each thing and you know where to find it when you need it. Here's also something else you didn't consider. Why don't you take your older food that you already had and move that to the front and put the new stuff to the back, right? I mean, I'm sure you're like, oh, I want to use the new stuff. It's delicious. I just bought it. But use the older stuff first. Okay, here's a word about expiration dates versus use by dates. They're a little bit arbitrary. If you want more information about this, go to savethefood.org. They have lots of resources about this, and they'll really let you know about when food is actually expired. Just to let you know, I ate anchovies from 2016 yesterday. They were delicious. I'm fine. The best thing that you can do is the good old-fashioned smell test. Does it smell off? If it smells off, it's off. If the can hasn't puffed up, it's probably still okay. So use your older food first and then use your newer stuff later. You also might be feeling a bit overwhelmed. You might not have cooked for yourself in a long time, used to doing takeout, ordering in, and now you're finding yourself having to cook. There's some great resources out there with easy recipes and things to get creative in your pantry with. Smitten Kitchen, she has a whole section on pantry recipes. Or you could consider paying to support the New York Times cooking section. We got to support journalism right now. We're getting all our information from them. And get yourself being creative. Do things a little differently now. If you are stuck at home, not going out, use this time to cook and to inspire yourself and make a recipe maybe you haven't ever had before. Try a new flavor if you've got it up there. This is a time to do things a little bit differently. This is a time to make this time that's difficult a little bit more fun. So play with your creativity in the kitchen, experiment around, don't eat the granola bars first, but get your pantry organized so you don't feel so overwhelmed. That's what we're doing here. We're trying to minimize the already existent overwhelm. So tackle your pantry, cook something new, send me your favorite recipes. I'm getting bored already. And remember, together, we're gonna make space for what matters.